Hey, excuse me, y'all. Hey, y'all. This is your girl. How's everybody doing? I want to give it another reaction, y'all. Another video on RAMIAH Griffin. I found out that her sister spoke out, and so her sister said the boyfriend ended up going to the funeral, like in the other funeral, like in the other video. So he thought that he got away with her, you know, destroying RAMIAH Griffin life. So I'm gonna let y'all hear what her sister has to say, okay, and what she said to her boyfriend, to Griffin boyfriend. So here go the sister right here, RAMIAH's sister.
I felt angry because, like I said, you knew what you did, and for you to reach out, it's like, what are you trying to cover? You thought that you were going to get away with killing my sister?
Mariah Griffin says her sister Remy and Adeline Atongwa were together about 4 years. In this picture, the two expecting parents were all smiles. Sometime after their daughter was born, they separated, yet maintained what Mariah thought was a civil relationship in the spirit of co-parenting.
What happens behind closed doors really don't get spoke of much, but there were some things that I've heard, and it, kind of raised an eyebrow.
Mariah described Atongwa as a shady person and controlling, but she respected the fact that her sister still had love for him. And the night she found out Remy had been killed, Mariah said Atongwa needed to know as soon as possible.
He was sounding normal, so in my head, I'm like, he doesn't know what happened. So I didn't want to be the one to tell him what happened. Looking back, it's like he knew what happened.
The news of Atongwa's arrest reached Mariah today as she and her mom were on their way to a custody hearing for Remy's daughter. Now Mariah's even more determined to ensure her niece is placed in the right home, one that is a reflection of the love Remy embodied.
She was the one you would call when you needed help, when you needed a shoulder to cry on. She was the one. We have part of our justice, but we didn't get all of it yet.
Is in the Allegheny County Jail tonight pending preliminary arraignment. In addition to being charged with criminal homicide, he's also charged with endangering the welfare of a child.
Graduate wrapped their arms around each other on the field where 20-year-old RAMIAH Griffin attended many football games. Thank you for joining us tonight at 11 o'clock. I'm Kristen Powers.
And I'm Mike Clark. Griffin was killed last week, shot multiple times in her Baldwin apartment. Police found her 1-year-old child, who now no longer has her mother.
Pittsburgh's Action News 4 reporter Mike Delaney joins us live from Allegheny County Police headquarters with tonight's tribute. Mike.
Yeah, Kristen, Mike, good evening. She was known to those who loved her as Remy, a young mother described to me as a beautiful soul.
We're going to cry, but we're also going to celebrate her life in the 20 years that she was here on Earth.
As the wind howled and temperatures dropped, hundreds of people huddled together to pay their respects to a young woman who meant so much to them.
Remy was amazing. She was creative. She was beautiful. She was talented. She was nurturing.
What did people lose when they lost Remy?
A friend, a daughter, a granddaughter, a niece. I'm just overwhelmed. I just can't wrap my head around it right now.
Brenda Durrell's affectionate nickname for her granddaughter dates back 20 years.
She was just sweet, loving, just my little chubby cheeks.
A young girl who grew into a promising young woman.
Remy was a shining star. Any room that she walked into, all you saw from her was her big bright smile. She was always smiling. Always, she had so many friends.
Remy's older sister by 2 years, Mariah Griffin described her as her best friend.
The fact that she was loved by so many people, it's just like, who would want to do something to her and take her life, and in the manner of it, it's just, I just don't, it doesn't make any sense. We just don't understand.
Remy's young daughter had just had a birthday. She recently turned 1 year old. Mariah told me that she will ensure that her niece is taken care of and that she grows up to learn who her mother was and how much her mother was loved. Now, this is still an active investigation as no arrests have yet been made.